Hello. Can anyone hear me? Is anyone there? Okay. Can you hear me? It's 12:30 p.m. No, it should be 12:30 a.m., bro. If it's you're 8 hours ahead, so it'd be 12:30 in the morning. Okay. Cool. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Say yes. Hello. Can you hear me? Hey, David. Hey, Mike. Strawn Robertson. What's up? Okay. So, I'm okay, cool. Dean, hello. Awesome. They told me I had to turn my phone like this way, so it's not as cool. I'm also got this on my iPad, so I'm gonna, if I miss anything, just bear with me, you guys. This is my first live stream. Actually, my second. Uku says hi. Say hi. Hello. Hello. All right. Let's put that over here. Cool. All right. How many people are here? Okay, still wait. Let's wait a little bit. Now it's Friday, everyone. How was everyone's day? I just got home too, and I haven't even asked my kitty cats what their day was like. How was your day, Uku? How was your day? You want to say something? Uh-oh. We lost. Just bear with me, you guys. Awesome. I lost that little popper thing that goes on top of my mic. I don't. Oh well, whatever. I'm sure the cats will find it and do something with it. 5:30 in Arizona. Yes, I know. Dean, been drinking. Is that a question, or you have been drinking? Because I haven't. I just got home. Vance Davis, Nashville. Awesome, man. Love Nashville. David Parrish, good day so far. That's awesome, bro. I heard you got a new watch. I hope you like it, dude. At David Parrish. Let me see if these. Just bear with. I'm checking my iPad here. We're still not officially at 4:30, so. Courtney, what's up, dude? I'm trying to see if I can. I was seeing if I could sync my iPad up to this. Mike Lewis is asking David, what watch did you get? All right, this is not really helping much. So it's not quite 4:30, so I don't want to start this until, Youngins, nice. That's a good brand, German made. Awesome. What do you think? We have small crowns right now. I'll check in with what we wore today. What we wore today. What's everyone wearing today? Oh, well, first and foremost, I am wearing my Rolex GMT 126710 BLNR. Strawn Robertson Explorer, nice. Explorer 1 or Explorer 2? Breitling Datora, dude, nice. Love that. I'd probably take that one over the Patek Philippe. And happy Burns Day for yesterday. Explorer 1, awesome. Green OP 36. I know the watch well. That's awesome. I got mine. I'm not wearing that one right now. Date Just 41 Wimbledon. Dude, that's my favorite Date Just. I love that watch. I've been offered it twice now and couldn't do it. One of them, uh-oh. Kitties are going to start fighting here in a minute. Much cheaper than a Patek. Yeah, it is. That's the Dator, if anyone's wanting to know. Yachtmaster 40 blue dial. Nice. Is that the one with the... No, that's not the platinum dial. Bezel, sorry. All right. My kitty cats. Paco's going to start some shit, man. You know, okay, it's 4:31. See if we can get some more people in here. Cool. Just give it a few more minutes. How's the weather? Well, okay, let's not talk about the weather. The weather here, I'll tell about the weather here, man. It's been freezing cold, and I actually have my front door open because today was actually a nice day. We're going to get some more rain, but man, it's been like really cold. I hate the cold. Cool. We got some people coming in. That's good. You know. What watches are the cats wearing? Well, they ain't wearing watches, man. I tried to give Paco a Patek Philippe, but he just wanted to chew on the rubber dial. Cold, wet, and dangerous in Chicago. Yeah, that's typical. You know what? Chicago's awesome. You know what? I love Chicago. A lot of people don't know that. Here in Philadelphia, yeah, same kind of, you know. But my family's from Chicago, and you know, Chicago I think has 2 great months out of the year where it's just perfect, and that's September and October, and then it goes downhill from there. It also depends where you live. We had, gosh, man, let's see, where do I live? My parents had a place on Lakeshore Drive, and then some of my relatives lived in Wheaton, Illinois. Teens last week, almost 70 today. That's good. Central Virginia, right on. King Reese, what up, brother? What's going on, G? Good to see you, man. What are you wearing today? You wearing your sub? I'm wearing my GMT. Hey, King Reese, man. I've been watching a lot of surfing on the North Shore, man. What's going on with people getting taken out at Pipeline, man? Everyone's starting to wear helmets now. So you were wearing your sub. What are you wearing now? G-Shock? No, you have a G-Shock? I don't know. Donkeys. Does it mean it's raining donkeys out there? I don't know. All right, it's 4:33. So, okay, you know, I mean, people will either come in or not. Let's give it just a couple more minutes, and then Pipeline donkeys. Dude, if I could buy a house, I would buy one in like Haleiwa, North Shore. Yeah, I'm doing the Q&A. But I'm thinking I'm only going to do like half of the questions, and then maybe I'll just do the other half tomorrow, just depending. You know what I mean? I can't do like the Oshin, you know, live stream for like 2 hours, or the Tim Wright live stream for, you know, how long does he go? 12, 13 hours, whatever he does. I don't know. I just wanted to give it a shot and see if it would work, you know. But it's, you know, so I'm just kind of feeling it out. Haleiwa is awesome. Yes. King Reese. Also, if I could, you know, there's a nice condo building right next to the Ala Moana shopping center. I could like get a condo there, and that way, whenever I needed a watch, you know, I could hit up the Rolex dealer there. Plus, they got Timeworks, Bembridge Timeworks, Cartier, Strawn Robertson. Let's be honest. Who's going to watch 13 hours of live stream? I don't know, man. But I know that Oshin just finished. Okay. I know he goes on for a long time too, but he just rambles on about himself a lot of the time. You know what I mean? Well, you know, I don't mean to tell you that I'm the most important man in the world, but I am, and you guys don't need to hear it. So, and I don't need to tell you to upvote. See, that's that underlying sort of Oh, he didn't. Oh, I better upvote. He didn't tell me to do it though. I did. I think live streams, I think they're okay, I guess. But I mean, yeah, 2 hours max. An hour is, I'm thinking maybe I'm going to do half an hour, if that. You know what I mean? Depending on how many people come in and start watching this. Yeah, man, tons going up around Kakaokako area. Yeah, dude, that's King Reese from Oahu. Yeah, I watch a lot of the Hawaiian real estate channels on YouTube. I'm always keeping up with what's on Hawaii. That's why I'd like to retire. However, if things are going the way that they're going now, I'm not ever going to be able to retire. In fact, I might be homeless in the next few years again. I hope not. Good day from a lonely part of Australia opposite the Green Barrier Reef, wearing my Grand Seiko GMT ivory dial for this episode. Love your new Cartier, by the way. Thanks, Mark. I really appreciate it, man. Australia is a place I've never been to, although I have another watch YouTuber, Jessica from Aussie Wristwatch. She's been out here and she's been to my apartment here, and I took her to Bindi. Thank you for watching, you guys. I really appreciate it. Raymond Torres, greetings from New York City. Right on. Too many watch spends just for our videos. Yeah, King Reese. All right, so I think maybe I should get a drink. Fuck it, why not? I'll get a drink. Yeah, let me get a drink. Hold on, you guys. Stand by. Australia is a very nice country. Yes, it is. Hey, stop it, you guys. Stop it. Move out the way. All right. Cheers, 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 cheers. Coors Light. Okay, you guys, stop it. Yeah, this is going to be fun. All right, so let's just do it, man. I'll put my microphone on so you can hear me better. I can't hear you, but you can hear me. All right. So I'll do a question, then I'll answer it. And if you guys have a question, random question, then I'll answer it as well. Because I have a lot of questions that I'm not going to be able to get to them all unless I just do this really long live stream. I just don't have time. I got other things I got to do. So anyway, I'm going to start with this is from 03JUSTRX. Great video. Thanks for the content. Thanks if you're watching. Looking to pick up a Zenith Pilot like yours. Curious, what issue did you have with it that needed service? Have a great weekend. Thanks, dude. All right, so for those of you who don't know, my Zenith Pilot had a big problem. It's not that big. And what happened to it? I took it in. Well, when I went to the Bindi party, it was running 10 seconds fast. I just actually did a video on this. I don't know why I'm telling the whole story again, but in case you haven't heard it, it was running fast, and then I got that taken care of, and then it started running really, really slow. And so I sent it into Zenith. Well, I gave it to Bindi. They sent it into Zenith. In fact, it's already finished. It's done. It's at Bindi right now. I got a text message yesterday from the service guy at Bindi and said my Zenith was there. And I was going to pick it up tonight, but I realized I had to do this live stream, so I didn't have time, so I'm going to go pick it up tomorrow. If you are watching this video, don't worry, man. Zenith are an amazing brand, and this kind of thing happens. I have another question about Zenith. I don't know if I'm going to answer that one in the live stream or do that maybe tomorrow, but so yeah, it's not a big deal. Zenith, it just had some issues, and that's about it, man. So thanks for the question. Anyone have a question? Any of you guys? Hurry up, because I'm going to start the next one. Have a sip of beer. Oh, I know that there's a couple of questions from you guys watching. All right, so I'm going to go to the next one. David Parrish Productions. David wearing your youngins in Chicago with the cold, shitty weather that you're having right now. And the Bears didn't make the playoffs, which is pretty obvious. Love how you officially usher in the weekend every Friday night. Friday. Yo, it's Friday. Thanks, dude. Do you ever go slumming in an old watch of yours that has zero value? I know you have special swatches, but anything else? Thanks, man. Have a great weekend. Thanks, David. Yeah, man. You know, actually, my everyday, I say my everyday watch. Give me a second. I wear this Timex Expedition North every single night. I sleep in this watch. So, what's for dinner tonight? Oh shit, dude, I don't know. It's literally, I don't, you say, I mean, say, you know, like a watch that's not worth anything. I think this costs like $300 or $350 or something like that. I put this on at night. I grab my flashlight and I lume it, and then I sleep in it, and I wake up periodically through the night, and I can see it just enough. Then in the mornings when I'm getting ready, I do, I take a shower in it, you know, I knock it around. Yes, so I say slum it. I don't often wear it when I go out or anything like that. I have too many nice watches. I just go out wearing those. There's no point wearing, you know, I just have too many watches that are in my collection that are like rotation, not like any real shitty watches, apart from, again, some of my Swatch watches that are cheap. So thanks, David. Appreciate it. Tony, you should dig out the U-boat to have a look at it. Oh, dude, that thing's a pile of junk, bro. And that's in a watch box that's way down in there behind other watch boxes and stuff. I know which box it's in because I actually had to pull that box out last night for another watch. Hey, Tony, 30 seconds here in the UK. Good to see you on the live stream. Hey, Sam, it's good to see you. Luke Pearson. Hey, Tony. Hey, Luke, what's going on? Yeah, that U-boat, I mean, I could dig it out. Do you really want to see it? Tony, am I a Grand Seiko fan? GS. I'm not. Okay, you know what? Grand Seiko, okay. I think they have very beautiful dials. I think they're well finished. I think that they, you know, they've got that spring drive movement, whatever it is, that sort of half quartz, half automatic, which is whatever. I just, for some reason, can't get over the fact, for one, their bracelets I'm not into, and two, the fact that it still says Seiko on the dial, man. You know what I mean? And Seiko have so many freaking watches. So I'm not a huge fan, but I think some of them are very beautiful, and I know they keep amazing time. So I am not, but Luke, thanks for your question. Mike Lewis, I've never liked U-boat aesthetically, just doesn't appeal to me. Yeah, I mean, I did for a minute, you know what I mean? I got all wrapped up into that. Oh, Sylvester Stallone has them, and what's his name? Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know. I'll be back. That, you know, I mean, he still wears U-boat. I have a U-boat that just, I've had two of them. Let's see. So real quick, what Raymond Torres, WOS, reporting double-digit losses. World of Watches of Switzerland. Sorry. Will ADs be more receiving towards walk-in clients? Any thoughts? Yeah, I think the ADs are going to start having more watches on their shelves for sure. At least, if not Datejust, Yachtmasters, probably Explorers. Probably not OPs for now, but I think things are shifting a little bit for the better for people that can't get Rolex that are really wanting to get them. So keep your fingers crossed. Sam Curtis, have you heard of seen an Ordain watches Scottish brand? Yes, I have. They do enamel dialing, I believe, right? That's their thing. Very difficult to do. So. Yeah, I have heard of them. I haven't looked into them though. Right. Oh, back to U-boat real quick. Yeah, I mean, I've had two U-boats. One of them was called the IFO Left Hook. I still have that one, and the other one I can't remember the name of it, but it came in a really beautiful big ass box that had like a submarine thingy on it and whatever. But the IFO Left Hook, I don't wear it. It's huge for one, and I just think it's just kind of, it's got a shitty quartz movement in it, man. I don't know. They're trying to cash in on something. It's just, I don't What's my opinion on the Explorer 1? It's nice, you know. I mean, the Explorer is just, I don't know. I would rather just have an OP or a Datejust, you know what I mean? And or a Submariner, or if I'm going, because you know, going sports, and you know, and of course I've got the GMT Master, you know. So it's just, I've turned down a couple of them. So yeah, but yeah, those U-boats are freaking huge, aren't they? I think mine's a 50 millimeter. And King Reese, any new uke songs you've been working on? Ukulele. Yeah, I've got a bunch of things, man. It's you know, recording. Okay, well, for one, recording my last single that I did with Lincoln Parrish was like so amazing. You know, I was at one point so done with the music industry, and you know, I just had no. I didn't want to be in it anymore, and I still, the industry part of it I don't really like, but going to Nashville and spending time with Lincoln and recording there, we did, you know, and that's a hard rock song, right? You know, I mean, that's my sort of more my roots as a singer-songwriter. I've been known more as a guitar player. And as far as the ukulele, it was really weird because my first ukulele record that I did, you know, was just, I did it, and actually I'm pointing at another apartment outside my window that I recorded that record in and got nominated for a Grammy. I got nominated for several awards, Best Ukulele Album in Hawaii. It got nominated for the Nahuku Hano Hano Awards. King Reese knows that. King Reese actually, obviously long before the watch thing, saw me when I was on the news and stuff out there. You're asking me also, does my sponsor here pressure for any songs or albums? My sponsor, or who I endorse, is Koaloha Ukulele in Hawaii. They don't give me any pressure at all, and they don't promote anything I do either anymore. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, we're still friends. I mean, Alan Okami, we still talk, you know, but no pressure from them. The record company, you know, doesn't pressure me. I think they don't even have a record deal anymore. Basically, I didn't return their last call about doing a new record. So new ukulele music, it's very difficult for me because I don't have the time. I have a recording studio, full studio, I can get shit done, but it's just the time to do it. So if that's a long story short, but if I had it my way and if I had the time, I'd just move to freaking Hawaii and do an ukulele record and play on Waikiki somewhere. Anyway, and I blame myself a lot less now. Okay, David, I'm sorry. I'm gonna see if I can go back. Oh, it's an awesome album. Thanks, King Reese. That's what was that record called? Read Between the Lines. See, I can't listen to it. That shit makes me nuts. I think it sucks. I hate all of my music for the most part. I recorded it so fast, and I didn't really spend enough time with it all and everything. But thank you. I appreciate that. In fact, that record hanging on the wall back there where I'm pointing to, that was for a lot of record sales. It sold a lot. I was doing autograph signings at Borders Books and stuff like that. And actually that thing right below it is actually from Borders Books when I was doing that stuff. David Parrish, and I blame myself a lot less now. I'm sorry, I don't know what that was. Explorer, shit, it's going fast. Great, legit song. Thanks, man. Masters of Time. Next watch. Dude, man, I'm freaking... that's... I should have had a Daytona, honestly, man, months ago. And at this point now, I actually don't even care if I get it. If that, you know, I'm sorry, man. I don't want to be like, fuck it, I don't want to wait or anything like that. It's like, you know, if I'm getting it, I'm getting it. And that would be it. Other than that, I've already spent way too much money already, even in the last, from December to January, you know. It's been crazy. Let's see. I've been a fan of yours for about, this is from Clever Chrono. I've been a fan of yours for about a year and love your passion for watches. I've been making videos about watches on YouTube and I'm inspired by your consistency and authenticity. Salute to you, brother, and good luck with your channel, man. Yeah, I love watches, man. I don't have any, I've always said this, I don't have any ulterior motives. I do have, actually, I'm gonna read a question, okay, because someone, this kind of, I was going to wait for tomorrow, but I'm just going to put it out there now, and if I can find it, because it's just something that, so let me put this in today's questions, and King Reese, you're welcome. Thank you, man. Thank you guys, man. You're all freaking awesome. This is a question I got from MaxPax27, okay? And I'm going to say, don't blame yourself, David Parrish Productions. Yes, don't blame yourself. Okay, this is a question that kind of bothered me. Unfortunately, some people just don't think, I don't know, man. I don't care if anyone thinks I'm smart or not, but this is what I call a loaded question, all right? And what this is, it's, you know, it's like you caught me out. Oh my, I got you, dude. Okay, so here's this question. Comes from MaxPax27. Okay, there's also a lot of, okay, so it says, I love you, Tony, but I gotta ask, what is Zenith doing for you? You garner them so much recent attention on your channel. Honestly, you rarely mention them in your recent past, even if you have a history with them, but now they seem to dominate your YouTube content. You also seem to have more than a casual relationship with the higher-ups in the company. Not a hater, so don't trash me. That's the passive-aggressive part of the question. I'm sure others have also wondered, and now you can clarify if you want to. Also part of the passive-aggressive aspect of that. You said not to trash you. I'm not going to trash you, dude, but the thing is for one... Yeah, okay. Maury, watching all the way from South Africa. Dude, thank you, dude. You stayed up till 2 in the morning to watch this. Santos, man. Actually, I don't have it. I got rid of it. Okay, so this question, did you guys get that question? Because I'm going to, I've got, there's a lot I can say about this. In fact, I wrote like a 3-page answer like of various different things, but I'm not going to go that deep. It's not worth it. The thing is, for what does it matter if I did have something going on with Zenith? And if I did have something going on with Zenith, I'd be so stoked, I'd tell everybody about it. Don't think it wouldn't be on my website. Shit! You know, when it comes down to it, if you, like for instance, if someone's a fan of my channel, I'm grateful and I appreciate it. If someone communicates with me, like some of your viewers here that are constantly communicating or stay in touch, King Race, for instance, sent me some wonderful t-shirts and chocolates from Hawaii, man. That means so much to me, dude. So it's like that kind of stuff, I praise it. And you know, it's like, honestly, if someone gives me time of day or whatever it is, you know, I love it. Zenith watches are not new to me. I've got my first Zenith over 20 years ago, 2002 or 2003. It was an El Primero open heart, and it was a beautiful watch. I went on tour, and after a while, I ended up selling it, didn't get much for it. And I wish I hadn't sold it. I bought another Zenith, 1940s Zenith, not that long ago, well, a few years ago. Zenith have been on my channel. If you go to my Instagram page, MaxPax, and look at all the posts that I've posted, there's equal amounts of Rolex, Cartier, Zenith, you name it. This Zenith here, Defy, has a $350 rubber strap. Without the buckle, it's 350 bucks. Guess what? I paid 350 bucks for this strap. Okay. Zenith, I do know I say I do know. I mean, I haven't met her yet, but she's the president, U.S. president of Zenith in the United States. We should have met several times, and it just didn't happen. It was just one of those happenstance. We missed each other. So they had seen one of my videos. Now, if you remember last year, March, I did my Watches and Wonders top 5 picks, and the Zenith Pilot was like my number 2 or number 3 pick. Okay, I've just got tagged by YouTube. They're telling me that I've been tagged for hate speech. I don't know why. Your channel will commence hate speech. Termination of your channel will commence if the live doesn't end in 5 minutes. So they're telling me they're gonna terminate my channel? That sucks. Okay. So if that's the case, then I'm gonna shut down the live stream because it's saying hate speech. I don't dig that. I'm gonna have to do the live stream another time, guys. Sorry. I don't know if you can see that, but it's fake. I don't know. How do I know it's fake? Okay. So anyway, I'll just try it, and if my channel gets terminated, then that's it. We're done with Tony's Timepiece. We're talking Timepieces with Tony. All right, so maybe it came from this guy who asked this question. So there's nothing, there's nothing underlying there. It's a loaded question. You're kind of throwing me up against the wall. It's kind of like basically saying, hey, I love you, man, but I'm about to just kind of think I caught you out on something when you didn't. Basic, simple, and that's it. So simple as that, dude. Zenith, they have been really good to me. And don't think I'm going to just say, oh, well, they took care of my watch in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and I'm not going to give them credit for it. Or sending me a gift or two. That's all that is, man. So there's no underlying, there's no, you didn't catch me out on anything if that's what you think you were doing. So thanks for the question, Max Pax. If you choose not to follow me or watch my videos anymore, that's fine. Let's see. Let me see some of these questions if I can go back. I think it's a troll. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna listen to you guys. I've never done this live thing before. The only other time I've gotten copyright strike is when I use my music, and sometimes I'll get like when I put "Don't Blame Yourself," my single, on my regular videos. I'll get a copyright hit. It's not a strike, but it shares the money, So, Dean, wait, OP. Let's see. It's got to be fake, man. You didn't say anything. I thought I didn't say anything. Maybe I swore, but there's no hate. I mean, hate speech. Can you guys see that? Did you see what it posted? Zenith Bangs. Only gold watch is a Neo Vintage 18 karat limited El Primero, and it's a stunner. Yeah, dude. Mike Lewis, we support your love and appreciation for Zenith. Thank you, I appreciate that. Is Vacheron Constantine a brand I would buy? Hell yeah, dude. They were my favorite brand for a long time. Yeah, I mean, the Malt Tourbillon is a beautiful watch. It's one of my favorite watches. It's a coffin shape with a tourbillon, super clean dial. I like the overseas as well, but the hype Vacherons, I've been into Vacherons so long. In fact, my favorite one would be the 56. It's their, it's not that expensive. I mean, it's like 12 grand new, you know what I mean? But so not expensive. It's just expensive, but I could sell this and get one easily, not that I'm going to sell this, but don't get that. Oh, Tony's going to sell his GMT. Yeah, Vacheron are awesome. And if I could buy any one of them, I love some of their skeletons. They've just got, and the 222, of course. If they did the 222 all stainless, that would be sick. I know they had the vintage 222s, but if they did it in stainless, I would get that. Strawn Roberts, thanks, man. Okay. SGFA Adventures, what's up from Missouri? What's up, dude? This comes from Peter Woodaman. Would it be Woodman, or did you miss? Is that Woodaman? No, okay, Peter Woodaman. I'm interested in buying my first Rolex. Should I go with green OP or an Explorer? I don't care about reselling, just want your intel. You'd probably have to buy that on the secondary, man, unless you get with the Explorer. If you want the green OP, you might have a little bit of a hard time. 36 or the 41. But, go with which one you prefer, man. Again, the Explorers and the OPs, they're a fine line of what they are, but I prefer the OP, so that's what I would go with. Let's see, new Oshin video. He's a hate channel, OP Jeff. Yeah, dude, he's like the guy that incites the riot and then sneaks out the door quietly and as he's giggling, you know what I mean? So it's pretty funny. Um, okay, cool. David Parrish, yeah, we saw it. Josie Santos, how hard is it to get an Omega 57 blue dial? An Omega 57 blue dial? I don't know. I don't spend time trying to figure out about Omegas, you know what I mean? You'd have to just really find out. I don't know. I'm not up on Omegas like my little sister might know, but you know. But you guys are awesome. So, Vince, just because you own some watches from a specific brand doesn't mean you are forced to like everything they make and have to defend the brand blindly. Just because you own some watches from a specific brand doesn't mean you are forced to like everything they make. Well, no, I agree. You don't have to like everything they make. I don't like everything Vacheron makes. I don't like everything Patek makes, and I certainly don't like everything Rolex makes. Don't like everything Zenith makes, or Cartier for that matter, or any brand. You know, there's certain watches you like. You know, as far as defending them, you know, I don't know what you're talking about unless you're talking about that last comment I had from that dude that thinks he called me out on something. Sam Curtis, really tempted by Zenith Shadow Revival 37mm sandblasted titanium case. El Primero, worried how the case will hold up over time. Yes, it'll hold up, dude. It's an amazing watch. Yeah, big discount offered by AD. Yeah, you should be able to get a good discount on those. Raymond Torres, hearing that Patek Philippe will increase production. Nautilus, are you a fan? Yes, I am. Just because they are increasing production doesn't mean it's going to be any easier to get one, though. King Reese, I found it funny that once you created your videos of the new Zenith, a couple of unnamed YouTubers started putting out the same videos. Yeah, it happens, man. You know, but you'll never get credit for it. You know what I mean? It's like that's what a lot of YouTubers do. They steal other people's shit, and they all bounce off of each other. And it's like they want to be the first one to do the video of it. You know what I mean? I've noticed a couple of things that I'm like, oh, come on, man, really? But it's okay. You know, they can do whatever they want. I don't watch a lot of channels that. I mean, I'll watch some channels, and I'll watch not the whole entire video. And you know, everything I do, I just like I don't get it from another YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Everything that I come up with or whatever content I have to do is just based off of, you know, either reading something, you know, because sometimes you'll read something that's like, oh shit, like the CEO of Zenith is now over at Tag. You know what I mean? So things like that. But I didn't get it from a YouTube channel. I haven't done a video on that yet either. But I do have a question about that. That gold overseas with the blue dial and only date complication is my ISH-ish, wish. Did you forget the W? Clever Chrono, I wish I could afford that new 222 gold. It's a stunner. It is, dude. Can't wait to get my green OP. Luke Pearson, I can't wait for you to get it either. You can just let us know when you do get it. We're all drinking here. Vince Slap Chopper at Jose Santos. There is one in the window of my local Omega 80. Ask for the big discount if you see one. Omegas are 20% off at minimum, or leave the store immediately. All right. Did you see that video, Paul Thorpe? Okay, I'm sorry, I don't mean to rag on Paul Thorpe, man, but he does this kind of thing. And he's the type of dude that will go in with an attitude if he doesn't get a discount on Paul Thorpe. And if I don't, you know, I'm a watch dealer. I saw a video a couple years ago where he was looking at a diamond and whatever, and was saying he didn't muck about. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, what an asshole. And he even said before he bought the Ploprof that he went into Omega and said if they didn't give him a discount, he'd walk out. And he walked out, but then he came back later, if anyone remembers that. So he's basically telling people that, you know, make sure now, because Rolex are easier to get, to go in there and make sure you tell them that there is, that you should get a discount. Just saying, I saw the last video. I'm like, dude, you're encouraging people to go in there with a shitty attitude. And by all means, go ahead and go out there with a shitty attitude and see how that works out for you. Because that Rolex that was for sale ain't going to be sold to you, you know? Let's see. So, who's watching who? Luke Pearson, how does that green look in person? Are you talking about the OP, I think? It's awesome. It's a great watch, you know? It's a beautiful watch. It's a beautiful thing. I mean, I'll grab it real quick. Hang on. You guys talk amongst yourselves. Ow, oh shit. Oh. That's, I mean, it's similar to that. It looks good. Woodeman. That's it, Peter Woodeman. Sorry, man. That's what the green OP looks like. So, hang on. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not even. Hang on. All right. Sorry, you guys. So, let's see. Von Cruel. Hey, Tony. Nice to catch you live here. Hope you and chat are having a great Friday. Thanks. I hope you're having a great Friday too, man. SGFA Adventures. Purchased first Rolex last year. Date just blue fluted motif. Wanted to add a diver. Then between the Submariner 41 and Tudor Black Bay 58. Not a Rolex fanboy and open to suggestions. I know what I would pick, but you know, maybe you guys can help them out. Currently, I'm in a honeymoon with the first watch that I assembled from parts. The Chinese clones of the ETA Unitas 64, 97, 98 are surprisingly good. Yeah. Siegel's also a good Chinese movement, you know. Not bad. Tony, you going to Watches and Wonders this year? Gonna try a live show. No, I'm not going. I wish I could. There's a lot to it, man. It's not just going, it's expensive, you know. Plus, I've got issues with my back, dude. If my back goes south while I'm in Europe, I can't, no, I don't want to deal with that. But yeah, you know, also, yeah, I don't plan on it, you know what I mean? It's like, Zenith haven't invited me. Bindi Jewelers haven't invited me. David Parrish, drinking coffee. Are you working, dude? Peter Yopo, nice drink, thanks. Mike, the Rolex AD, laugh. Mike Lewis, the Rolex AD will laugh and give you the finger. Yeah, that's definite. Luke Pearson, yes. Luke Pearson, beautiful, like you. Thanks, Tony, you're welcome. Sam Curtis at SGF Adventures. Black Bay 58 is a good bang for buck. I agree. Great value. Let's see. Time for a shot of Crown. King Reese. Good, man. You go for it. David Parrish, I am working. Yeah, you work. Yeah, you're producing a show. Howdy, Tony. That's from Orco. Howdy. Hi, Orco. How you doing, man? I'll tell you what. Sorry, I'm not making fun of you. I just sometimes randomly just start doing shit. All right, man. Let's do a couple more of these questions, and then I'll get out of here. This one comes from Regina's Timepieces. Question for the Q&A. Do you think the price of the Pepsi on the gray market will come down a ton if it isn't discontinued this year? Question. Do you think the price of the Pepsi on the gray market will come down a ton if it isn't discontinued this year? No, not at all. It won't go anywhere. Price even may increase. You know what I mean? Right now, it's a stable line. They're not going to come down unless just overall, it's not going to come down. If it's discontinued, it'll go up a little bit or at least hold, but it's not going to come down. I don't foresee that happening. If it does come down, it would be very little. But that's just like with the Batman, Batgirl, whatever, you know. King Reese, haha, hell no. Let's see, go back here. Maury, what went into you deciding to sell the Santos? Also, I'm not sure if you have answered this before, but what are yours and the chat's thoughts on Chrono 24? Santos, it was weird, man. I love the Santos. I've had two of them. I had the medium and the large. And I took a hit, man. I took a $4,000 loss on my large. And it's such a beautiful watch and it's iconic, but it's a scratch magnet. And I was just scared to like wear it anywhere because I didn't want to scratch it. I know that sounds lame, but that's pretty much the truth. And plus I had other watches I was wearing more of, you know. And what are my thoughts on Chrono 24? I can use Chrono 24 as a reference, you know what I mean? Chrono 24 is like, like Auto Trader, you know what I mean? Do you remember Auto Trader, anyone? Like where you would advertise cars in a magazine or online on their website. It's just all that is it's Chrono 24 is not a store or a shop. It's dealers and private people advertise their watch on Chrono 24. So you got to make sure you know who you're buying from. Yeah. Thanks, Maury. Raymond Torres, heck no, I'm sorry. This is from Doug. What's up, Tony? Haven't said hi in a while. Been busy downsizing to a condo. Cool seeing you live. Hey, Doug, what's going on, man? Awesome. Good luck with your condo. Mike Lewis, not by very much. Popular watch, highly sought after. That's the Pepsi. Dean, no, it's a good price at the moment. Buy it. Yeah. Joni Santos. Love Paco's pictures. Paco is awesome. Danny Crick, not lame, super relatable actually. Scratch magnet is my new favorite term. Yeah, it's true. Chrono 24 does some kind of escrow service. Yeah, I believe they do. Maury, have you seen the Vucom TikToks where they buy and sell watches in New York City? Thanks for answering. Really great hearing from you. I don't know. I don't watch anything from TikTok, and I don't know who Vucom is. Okay, so I'm going to do a question from here real quick. I'm going to probably just save the rest for someone else, This is from Sire638. I have a question. Do you ever get tired with the Q&A with 90% of the questions being about Rolex? I'm just curious because you love so many different brands like myself and feel people are missing out on so much more than other brands have to offer. I love how you're just as stoked for a Zenith and a Cartier as you are for a Rolex. Thanks, Sire638, if you're watching this. Do I get sick of questions about Rolex? No, not if they're genuine. It's like, Rolex is the brand, right? Everybody loves Rolex. Everybody wants to know about Rolex. So it's not like it doesn't piss me off. So, some of them are just like a bit mundane and like, all right, you know what I mean? Because there is so much more to life than Rolex, right? There's so many other brands. So, so I don't get pissed off about it. This one comes from Johan Noren. Johan. That's a bummer. Has that ever happened to you with Rolex, Cartier, or Tudor? Great video as usual. Thanks, watch, brother. You're probably talking about my Zenith that's in for service, or now back from service at this point, but I don't have it yet. Yeah, it has. I had a problem with a Tudor. My first Tudor I bought was a Black Bay 58 a few years ago. So I remember this. It was on the day before Christmas Eve. Was it not last year? It may have been the year before. I couldn't get to Bindi. I was stuck. It was pouring rain. I was literally in my car at a stoplight. Bindi was right here in the Glendale Galleria, and I was sitting here for 2 hours because people were trying to turn right and then go into parking, but parking was blocked. It was a nightmare, and I almost didn't get in. And I finally get to Bindi. I buy the Black Bay 58. I get back home here. Before I even do anything, I do a video on it. Oh my God, I'm stoked. I got a Black Bay 58. I love it. Yay. And then ended the video, then put it on my wrist, or actually then went to set the time, turned the crown, and the hands didn't move. And I had to go back the next day, Christmas Eve, and lucky enough, they exchanged it for me. So I had a problem with the Tudor, What watch collaboration, this is from Raymond Torres. What watch collaboration would you like to see? Oh, dude, I don't know. I don't know if I'm really into the whole collab thing. You know what I mean? It's like, are you talking about like, you know, with Tiffany and Co. and Patek, and then back in the day there was even like Patek and Cartier, you know, a Rolex and Domino's Pizza, you know. No, I don't. I can't see anything, you know. And then when you have celebrities that are brand ambassadors that come out with different watches, I'm not into it. So I don't know, man. It's yeah, not. But thanks for asking. Hi Tony, new to your channel from the UK. Love your content and honesty. Thank you. I also, did I say who this is from? Nandulagi. Sorry, bro, I'm gonna mess up your name. Nandulagadi 2992. Hi, new to your channel from the UK. Love your content and honesty. I also like your current collection. Thank you, dude, if you're watching. I have owned numerous Rolex, Omega, IWC, Tudor, and everything else in between. Now just have 2 watches, my Sprite and JLC Ultra Moon Thin. Love the JLC for a very long time. I'm thinking of adding my other favorite brand, but never purchased one, this being a Zenith. So we'll have to look at some chronos. What is your thought on the Sprite, by the way? Keep up the great content. Nandu. Hi, Nandu. My thought on the Sprite? Yeah, it's cool. You know, it's like wearing this one backwards, upside down. I had a Sprite for about 5 minutes, if you guys remember. Mike Lewis. Tony, would you put JLC up to the level of Patek, Vacheron, and AP when you see some amazing watches like Westminster Chime, Reverso, Grand Complications with 4 dials? Dude, yeah, I would. I put JLC I put them up pretty high on a pedestal, man. The only thing is I wasn't impressed with their last year's releases, being that of the anniversary of the Reverso. You know, I think there's so much that they could do that they don't do. You know, but their movements obviously are sick. I mean, they're the watchmaker's watchmaker, you know. But yeah, I love JLC. Yeah, I mean, they're a great company. So thanks, bro. Sam Curtis, Rolex versus Timex. Shit, the Timex gets, you know, I wear that more as a beater, you know. I was going to explain how to set a moon phase. I was, and I don't have time right now. You know, really essentially how you, okay, I'm just going to explain this real quick. You get a watch with a moon phase. What you're going to do is you can go online and you can say which phase is the moon in. All right, as of right now, as of February, are we in February? January 26th. As of January 26th, 2024, in Chicago, what phase of the moon we're in, and it will show you a diagram of what the phase of the moon is, and you would have to set it to that phase. You know, it's not going to be identical like split seconds on a watch, but it's close, you know. But thanks, David, man. I appreciate that. Underrated watch brands. Oh man, there are a lot of them. I'll even say Zenith is definitely an underrated brand. I mean, hugely underrated. I think Nomos is really extremely underrated. I compare Nomos to even, I did a video, I compared Nomos to a Patek Philippe Calatrava. I got some shit for it, but watch the video. I think a lot of people that did comment didn't actually really watch the video. You see my point. But there's a lot of underrated brands. I mean, thinking of them off the top of my head, though, is kind of difficult, you know. But there are, you know. I think Cartier, even though it's the second largest Swiss selling watch brand, you know, people don't associate it with just being a watch brand. They associate it with being a jewelry and whatever. But, you know, there are 14 people that need to upvote from Dave F451. Thanks, dude. I guess I don't. Sam, Timex makes some amazing complications. Kevin Speece, Zin is definitely underrated. Zin, yeah, I had the SA, the 105 SA. Great watch. Cartier is sneaky, are they? Longline? No, you put Longines, right? Yeah. What's an upvote? I think that's when you just hit the like button. I'm not sure. Sam Kurt. I don't want to come across like Oshin, though. Well, I don't have to tell you guys to upvote. Yes, I'm here staring at myself, masturbating. Is that hate speech? I don't know, man. It's bad. Do you guys want me to keep going? Because if so, I'm going to grab another beer. Glaciut Original, definitely under. Glaciut Original, man, for sure. Glaciut Original is an amazing brand. What was that chick did a video on it. She's sometimes on Oshin's channel. She basically, what was her thing? The guys who like Glaciut are people who wish they could get an A-Langen zone. I think she was joking though, so I'm not going to give her any shit for that. Let me go back here. Glaciut Original is definitely underrated, yes. Let's see. Cartier is known as the jeweler of kings, I know. They have cultivated their brand image properly and are reaping the rewards now. Hell yeah, they are. Go grab another beer. Never would think Cartier is number 2. Oh my God, they're beating Omega. Omega fanboys are gonna shit. Yes, carry on, Tony, I say. Well, that's from Mike Lewis. Self-love speech. Is that the Oshin, I hope you're talking about? Mike Lewis. Michaela, yeah, that's her name. Get a beer, keep going. Great live feed. Thanks, dude. Tony Dean says, Tony, you soon be getting super chats for the next watch purchase. I don't know what that is. That's where people send you money. Hold on, I'm gonna grab another beer. Can you guys just chill, and I'll be back in just a minute. I'm also gonna grab a cigarette. I'm not gonna smoke a cigar like Oshin, but I will grab a cigarette. I'll tell you what. Be right back. I'll get them for you in a minute, kitties. I got live streaming to do. I'll be. Talk amongst yourselves. And my kitties want their treats. I'll give them to them later. Is everyone still here? Okay, lost some viewers there. Short attention spans, man. Some people have. Oh shit, he's gone. He left. He's not coming back. Better watch something else. Oshin doesn't do that. No, but I'll sit there and clip at my cigarette and tell you how and why your house doesn't smell like smoke if you smoke in your house. Anyone saw that? Like, my front door is open, and I guarantee you, I can't believe it. I've never had a cigarette in my fucking living room. Pardon my language. So don't hate me because I smoke, but I've never smoked in here. This is the first time, you know? So cheers. My cats were like, what the hell are you doing? You can't stop live stream till you read my question. What's your question? Did you send me a question? Because I'm actually going to do the question. Oh, Mike Lewis, here you go. That's weird. It was sitting in for my today's questions. Squirrel, hi. Swordmaker Mango, hi. Don, Kansas, don't do it. Don't do what? Ah, shit, there he goes. There goes the neighborhood. Fuck yeah, dude. I live by my own rules. I do my shit. Mike Lewis 2456. Hi Tony, enjoyed your Friday Q&A. Have a question for you for next week. That would be today. If you had a choice of 3 brands in order, which would you pick first, second, and third? Oh yeah, you asked me that question, dude. FP Journe, Patek Philippe, or Breguet? Do you believe Francois Paul Journe is up there with some of the great watchmakers in history? Thanks. Okay, so there's 2 questions. I would go Patek. Patek would be number 1. Breguet would probably be number 2, but Breguet haven't really been doing a lot of anything cool, you know what I mean? I feel like they're lost in a sense, you know? Like they're trying to find their way, and I don't know what to say to make their day. Do you like to eat hay? Sorry, man. I like Breguet. I like FP Journe. I like where he's going. And yes, do I think he's up there? Yeah, I think the dude's like borderline genius. I don't think he's a genius, but I think he's a borderline genius. He's done some really cool shit. Can't remember the name of that first one, that quartz one that shuts down and then restarts. It, called the. I just right on the tip of my tongue too. The FP Journe, they make some really nice watches that I do like. Not all of them, but yes. So that's what I would go with. Thanks for your question. Let's see what else people are doing here. Are you religious? Moses, are you religious? I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. Do I believe in certain things? Yes, I do. However, if I pray and decide to do what I'm doing, I don't feel like I have to go to an organized religion established building to do that, because I find that a lot of people that are religious are extremely judgmental, and I don't dig that. So, but I do believe in what I believe in. Von Krul, I've heard FP Journe himself is quite a character and not entirely in a good way. I've heard that too. Elegante, yes, Mike Lewis, Elegante, you're right. It's, that was a watch that apparently Brittany Pierce was supposed to get, and her husband flew out to Paris to get it, and he got jacked or something. That I don't buy any of it. I think we have a little issue with that. Was Sam Curtis? I'd love an FP Journe Elegante though, same smaller size Moses. Yeah, true, awesome. So. Yeah, I mean, there's brands that I love, and you can. Sometimes I think like a brand. I don't know about you guys, but I can get turned off of a brand by who the CEO is or someone who works at the company. You know what I mean? If they're obnoxious or they're just or arrogant or they come across pompous. It's funny because Thierry Stern from Patek Philippe, that dude. I mean, I wouldn't say he's kind of arrogant, and he just knows the value of his watches and his company, and he makes it known that not everyone is going to be able to walk in. No one's going to be. You can't just walk in and buy a Patek Philippe. You know what I mean? But if they're cool, like for instance, I believe that isn't Jordan from Zenith, going over to Tag was a total bummer. I mean, it kind of bummed me out. But I know Ellen said she's staying over at Zenith, and now the head of LVMH was the former CEO of Tag, who's that young kid. He's young. He did some good things with Tag, man. But I don't know. We'll see. Someone, Moses, what do you believe in? Jesus, man. I'm not getting into religion with you, dude. I don't know who you are. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be a dick, but you know what? I'm not here to talk about religion. I'm here to talk about watches and music. If you want to talk about music, Vince Slapchopper. Crazy how the Swatch Group has neglected their high horology brands in Breguet and Blancpain. They seem to focus more on the volume at lower price points like Longines, Omega, and Tissot. I'd have to agree with that, man. I think it's, especially like, when you take Blancpain and Breguet, Breguet, Abraham Louis Breguet invented the freaking tourbillon. Granted, there's some speculation on that, but really he got the credit for it, so give credit where the credit's due. Blancpain, their former president ran that company into the ground, man. And Jean-Claude Beaver bought it for like $15,000 or $25,000. He just bought the name. Nothing, no building, no machines, no watches, no nothing. Jean-Claude Beaver, he brought that brand up to, it's just where it is, man. And he's the one who bought it for $25,000 and sold it to the Swatch Group for 6 point something, was it million? I can't remember. Blancpain deserved more, but Blancpain needed to do more as well. You know what I mean? And I have a lot of respect for Jean-Claude Beaver. He went on to go with the Hublot. I don't like Hublot that much, but then he went on to Zenith, and he also got Julian. I said Jordan before. Julian, can't remember his last name now, from brought him on to Zenith. You know, there's a very, you know, the watch industry is like the music industry. Everyone thinks like the Hollywood, and you know, is a very large. Oh my God, you know, the entertainment industry is huge. It really isn't. You know, most people know everybody, and if you don't, you've got within a gap of maybe one or two people that do know someone that do. You know what I mean? And I think people in the watch industry as well, the executives, you know, they change positions as frequently as what we call A&R guys. A&R, artist and repertoire, in the music industry. They're the guys that go discover the new talent, sign the bands and whatever, and you know, they're always changing positions, and now it's even worse probably. But you know, so yeah, there's a lot with that. I don't know if I lost where I was going, but let's see. Kevin Speece, Moses, you never talk religion or politics. It's an unwritten rule. Yep. Orko, favorite guitars that I own. Well, I've been, if you're, for electric guitars, I've been endorsed, sponsored by ESP Guitar Company for about 30 years at this point. I have a lot of ESP guitars. They've been very kind to me, very good to me. They put me in their magazines, catalogs, and they've hired me to do guitar seminars. So yeah, a lot of ESP guitars. I still have them. I don't play electric guitar. Last time I played electric guitar was when I was in Nashville. Prior to that was like 10 years. So because primarily I do acoustic and then it's also Spanish stuff. So and I've got some flamenco guitars that are cool. My ukuleles are Ko Aloha. I've got a ton of Ko Aloha ukuleles. They're handmade in Hawaii, and they are all family-owned company. You know what I mean? So I do have a lot. I had a lot more instruments, but I would have to get a storage unit to put them all in. You know what I mean? I just don't have enough room. So I got rid of a bunch of guitars, but I still have a ton. I agreed. If the head is an ass, I don't wear any of their products. Yeah, that's IXOXOAYJIA. I'm sorry. I recognize you too. You follow me on Instagram. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, if you don't, it's the same handle, Talking Timepieces with Tony. Yeah, I agree, man. I think, you know, if there's that arrogance, it's like going into an AD to buy something, and the sales rep's a dick, man. Look, they got the watch in stock or not, I'm not buying from you. Simple as that. You know what I mean? That's why I love Zenith, man. They treat me like, I think, as well as anyone else that I'm not on any hierarchy or anything like that, you know, or just because I have a YouTube channel, you know what I mean? Or the music industry. Someone asked me a question about the music industry. That'll probably be in my next. Let me just check though. Let me see. I have a question here. Yeah, because I'm gonna use all those questions, the rest of them, for tomorrow. I've still got a ton of questions, but you guys are doing a good job. You know, we're just chatting now at this point. So let's see. 03 Just RX. Hey Tony, great live stream. I have a black steel Daytona and a bluesy. Awesome. Recommendations for my third ad. Thinking of a Zenith Pilot, can't go wrong. GMT2, black, blue, or Grand Seiko. Well, I would lose the Seiko. Uh-oh, my kitty's throwing up. Okay. You okay, Uku? All right. My cat just threw up. Okay, Uku. I'll clean that up in a second. David Parrish. Look at you, more than an hour streaming already. Good job, thanks. Mike Lewis, Tony Brigade just released some new limited editions. I think I heard something about that. I haven't checked them. Von Krull, I'd feel a lot better about buying a watch with an ETA movement if this watch group would sell parts on the open market. Also, they need to cut it out with the plastic escapement shit. I think they only put the plastic escapement shit in their fucking Swatch watches, bro. David Parrish, he said 20 minutes. Yeah, I know, that's what I said, right? Less is more. Raymond, any IWC's recommendations? Yeah, the 20, the Pilot, the small petite Prince Pilot, 20. Shit, I'm losing it. PRX. Let's see. Tony, David Parrish, you make any guitar or ook sound cool. Thanks. The PRX khakis have plastic escapements. Yeah, sorry, man. Yeah, I think. Okay, yeah, I think you're right. So yeah, I apologize if I misinformed you guys or answered that question out of not being knowledgeable enough about ETA movements, but yeah. So yeah, that you know what, man, it's watches in general, man. You know, but then again, you're also when you're talking about the PRX, you know, you're talking about at a much cheaper price point at what you're speaking of the they're about $600, but they should still be putting, you know, again, if they're using a plastic escapement, I don't, you know, again, is it plastic or is it what some other material that's like, you know, like how Swatch has that bioceramic, but it's plastic. I don't know. So someone's Scott. Yeah, roll it up, dude. All right, man. So I'm gonna cut this live stream now. All right. I've got to clean up some cat puke. But you guys are awesome. I didn't think I was going to be streaming this long, and I really appreciate everyone who likes, subscribes, does all that stuff. It means the world to me. I'm trying to make my channel bigger, so I really do appreciate it. Glad everyone who was here. Mahalo King Reese. Everyone, you know, let's see. Well, you don't know, Google does, no problem. Thanks for reading my Q&A. Yes, absolutely. Anyway, you guys, I'll be on tomorrow, not live though. So I will, you know, do a Q&A or something else tomorrow. I think I'm good though with everything. I don't know how to shut this off, so I'm gonna try to do that now. So thanks, you guys. Cancel. I don't know how to do this, man. It doesn't tell me where I can turn it off. Let's see. Nope. All right. All right, thanks, you guys.